And we're live. People can see us. They can hear us.
Hey, everybody.
We're on Defenders. Good, good, good. And let me switch this over. Okay, yeah, we're fucking live.
Hey.
Here we are. My bit rate was fine, so I don't know. Like, I don't pay a whole lot of attention on that music thing, so I may have it set up weird. Anyway, here we fucking are. We're going to be digging into Destroyer of Worlds. The next Alien scenario for the Free League Publishing Alien role-playing game. And whereas the last one kind of followed along the same kind of thematic components of Alien, this one follows along the same thematic components of Aliens. In that, our crew tonight is going to be playing a group of colonial marines. Badass, machine gun wielding sons of bitches. And, yeah. That's the plan for tonight. What do we got? I decided going live was the perfect time to load my pipe. He is getting skips there too. Dear Lord, what is going on? That's right. And
I played it back a little bit, and it seemed okay to me, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Do someone else want to put ears on that? See how they're hearing it?
That's what I say. I played it back through the channel a little bit, and it seemed okay to me, but
Okay. And Jake's got a jazz saxophone. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to read some words to you, because what we're going to do is I'm going to give the situation. All right. Thanks, Jeff. I'm going to give the situation, the story so far, and then we'll go through and introduce everyone's characters. All right. It's one of those things where, you know, when I'm prepping, I can really easily find the information I need. And then come game time, that shit's just like, ha ha ha, fuck you, we're hiding.
Don't you just need to scroll up like a little bit?
No.
Oh, something else.
It was just finding the information in the PDF. All right. So, our story. Now, you've all heard of the oil wars. Hell, most of you have probably served on the front lines as the United Americas, the Three World Empire, and the Union of Progressive Peoples have faced each other down over scarce oil reserves. Too many fronts, not enough grunts, as the saying goes. The United American Allied Command, UAAC, and the Colonial Marines maintain an easy peace as protesters and insurgents cause trouble across the colonies. This is true of the United America's refining and refueling station on the frozen moon Arrakis in the Kruger 60 system, with its oil production and space elevator reaching into orbit above orbit from the ground. But the colony is in turmoil and decline. The 2180 Weyland-Yutani census cataloged 200,000 colonists on the moon. In the 3 years since, all but 2,000 have abandoned the moon for greener pastures. The military needs of the USCMC are still being serviced. Most of the colony is now little more than a ghost town. 1 week ago, the Union of Progressive Peoples annexed the nearby 61 Cygni system. All communications in the colony there on LV-038 were abruptly lost. In response, Allied commands assembled a fleet to take back 61 Cygni, using Fort Nebraska refueling station, the Kruger 60 system, as the staging ground. Now that's where you all are. You're expected to be passing through Nebraska on your way to war. But each of you Marines were pulled from your companies before they went FTL, leaving you stranded at the fort on the volatile colony. Now, this is one of the largest oil producers in the colonies, and it's also a hotbed of insurgency. With the UPP moving in on Kruger 60 next, United Americas has decided to cut its losses and evacuate the colony. But as of this morning, that evacuation was suspended. All civilian and military transports were grounded with no explanation. With the insurgency problem, barely a skeleton crew of military personnel, and nearly 2,200 divided colonists stuck moonside, it's only a matter of time before the situation blows up. Now, Major Hatfield from the infamous Sin Eaters unit has summoned you for a special moonside mission. Every Marine has heard of Hatfield, a real soldier who always puts duty first. He lost his arm as a result. His remaining left hand is always resting on the brass hilt of his U.S. model 1852 Marine sword with its shark skin grip and gilt wire, shark skin grip bound by gilt wire. His hand grips the hilt as he speaks. Okay, everyone, listen up. Everything you are about to hear is need to know, and no one else needs to know. Understood? As of 0200 hours, a 4-man Marine squad went AWOL from this base with classified intelligence. Intelligence that in the wrong hands will mean life or death on the frontier. Intelligence that simply cannot fall into enemy hands. Command believes the AWOLs plan to make contact with the Moon's insurgents and defect to UPP. We're looking for Wojcik, Carvalho, Wright, and Reese. And he hands you a printout, card showing the 4 AWOL Marines. And that's what all of you now see on the Foundry tabletop, is the cards with pictures of each of the Marines along with their names and rank. Here's their ugly mugs and all the info we have on them. Everything else about them is classified. I want you to find these defectors for me, confirm their identities, as well as the identities of any other fuckers they've passed information to, and bring them on in. For the duration, you are Charlie Team. I will coordinate from Fort Nebraska. All communications will go through me on a secure channel. We are thin on leads, so start at the spaceport or that dive bar, Oblivion. Some asshole there's got to have seen them. Now remember, there are insurgents out there too, so stay alert. Now I see some looks. I know you've never worked together before, but I cherry-picked your asses because each of you is the best at what you do. So, go get her done. Oh, one last thing. Deadly force is authorized. Am I clear?
Sir.
Clear. I was just about to ask.
Now, I know what you're thinking, and you need to forget that shit. These bastards are not Marines any longer. They are traitors, and they are shit yourself dangerous. Your orders are to bring them in alive, if you can. But if they present a clear and present threat, you goddamn shoot, and you shoot to kill. Now, I'll ask again. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
I can't fucking hear you. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
All right. On the ready line, Marines. Fall in and move out. So, each of you is fully decked out. You've got your gear that's on your character sheets.
Yeah.
They are also setting you up with, and let me find it.
So were these active duty Marines that defected? Like currently serving?
They were serving at Fort Nebraska at the time.
Yeah.
But they also are going to set you up with a 57 or 577 APC. And I'm about to show that to everyone. Think it is an armored personnel carrier. And it should come through. There it is. So you have one of these to ride you around on. Now, we're going to go through and do our introductions of who the fuck you all are playing tonight. So let's go ahead and start out. We're going to go overlay style. And Dan, why don't you introduce us to your character?
Everybody, Dan, and I'm playing Chaplain tonight. Our very upfront android in this case, rather than the sneaky kind that you see on the Alien.
Mm-hmm.
So
Chaplain is a synth, and he is a valuable asset to the team.
Ready to go beat some people up.
Now, one thing you do need to remember, though, and Dan, I say this so you remember, is that synths all have inhibitor chips built into them, preventing them from doing violence. Now, everyone make sure you pay attention to your agendas, because that will always have influence on things. But in general, synths do have that inhibitor chip. So that may cause some complications for others. All right, next up, we have Jake.
I'll be playing Private First Class Stanley Smievsky, rifleman. I am a rifleman first, but I am also a vehicle operator, and I do expect the team to never get my name right. I don't really care about that, though. I do care that if they try to disrespect me a little too much, I'm going to make them respect this. And that's all they need to know.
All right. All right. Next up, we have Joe.
All right. I'm Joe, and I'm playing Mason, the PTSD-stricken Marine that's seen way too much shit, it looks like. Yeah. That's about all I know about them.
Okay. Liz, sadly, is not able to make it tonight. And for this scenario, Irene's going to be setting out. Irene, she has played through, or I believe she's watched this scenario before. So for Destroyer of Worlds, sadly, we'll be playing without Irene. But Irene will be rejoining us once this finishes, because our intention is to then move into an alien campaign. Tyler, are you available? I want to guess. That's a no. So we'll come back to Tyler. Also, setting in the wings is Hammer, private of the party, gunner, complete and total asshole that everyone hates. And then the captain of the group, Captain Silva. Very authoritative. Actually gets along with Hammer. But they'll be hanging out in the APC while we do our travels. Kind of calling the shots from in there, waiting to be backup. Or, waiting to replace someone's character when their character dies. Tyler is on a work call, so I'm going to go ahead and give a little introduction for Tyler's character. Tyler is playing Iona, a sergeant. What do we know about that? They are an automatic rifleman. And yeah, they are a support role for Charlie team. Also, Iona is as well trained to drive an APC. So that's our setup. Are we ready to do this?
Think
Think
so.
so.
Oh, yeah, let's run.
Enough.
I was gonna play Silva if I hadn't already played a captain last time, just for the name alone.
It's because Joe's a big Salvia fan.
No, the Silva Gunner.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's a person that takes video game songs and changes them, and the whole intent, like they rip a song from a video game and upload it to YouTube and makes it look like it's the original, but they change it in some way
Okay.
just to fuck with people. It's pretty good.
All right. So, if everyone would be kind enough to take a look at the Arrakis Colony Map, I'm switching us all over to it.
Wow, a map.
So,
The map.
you find yourselves dead center in Fort Nebraska.
This is big.
You've got some work to do. The map is essentially divided into, we'll call it, 5 districts. There's the North District, the West District, East District, downtown, and then the Southern District, along with these spaceports down at the very southern end. And then oil fields up along the northern end of the colony. And this is I'm going to say Arrakis Colony, but I don't fucking know how to pronounce that. So, you are in, your APC is there, you're geared up, and your good buddy there, Hatfield, Major Hatfield has given you order and leave to go out and execute your mission.
Yep. He said to look at either the Oblivion Bar or one other place.
He says maybe check the spaceport, maybe check the Oblivion Bar.
Okay.
Yep. And we were also, so there's only like 2,000 people in this whole place, he
Yep.
said? Or the thing he
Initially,
said?
3
It's
years
largely
ago,
abandoned, right?
yeah, 3 years ago it hosted 200,000. But yeah, right
Okay.
now, just a little over 2,000.
And most people were leaving, but we were interrupted,
Well,
right?
there was an evacuation notice. And then very abruptly, a halt to the evacuation was given. No explanation why it was given. So evacuation is on hold.
How long has it been on hold? About like a day or two, or
Maybe like a day
just
or
a few hours.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
maybe like a day.
Somebody ripped a real bad one on the
On the outgoing
Back
flight.
So I feel like if there was a evacuation notice, most people would be at the spaceport of the 2,000. But depending on how much time this halt's been going on for and how much more time it's expected,
There's
maybe moving back.
no announced end date or end
So
time.
they might have
Okay.
cleared out by now.
yeah,
I mean,
some people trickling back.
it could be that, there's a hold until we find out these 4 people and see where they are. Trying to keep them from going off world.
If you want to keep the short and the long of it, the Oblivion Bar is between the spaceport and us. So if we want to
Right.
stop
Yeah.
there
Where's the fort at? Is that where we're at right
Yep,
now?
that's
up
party
here in the
location. Yeah,
center.
dead center.
Okay.
Oblivion
And this
Bar
is where they were, where these Marines used to work.
Yep.
The ones that were tracking.
In the base you're in right now.
Okay. Is there anything to look through, like their lockers or cots or anything?
You don't have
Because
access
if they're
to that.
deserters, okay.
All of
They
their
said pretty
information
much
pertaining to these
everything's
Marines is classified.
Okay.
You have been given their names and their images. They have gone AWOL, and it is your job to retrieve them.
All right. Well, let's go to the Oblivion Bar then. Sounds like.
Okay.
Not a lot to go on, but yeah.
Well, Hatfield did say information is scarce.
Do we know if they took stuff with them before they left, like other than
No.
information?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like we know
Well,
anything,
you
man.
pretty much. Let me clarify this for you. Every
They suggested they're
question
dangerous.
that you're asking, you're getting met with, "I've given you the information I'm going to give you." That's what Hatfield is telling you. Anything else that's
Okay.
classified and above your pay grade, or we don't have that information.
Do we have like
We have
the
names,
numbers on
faces.
how many vehicles and stuff should be in stock, and how many we have right now? I just want to know if we have any idea what type of equipment we might be.
With the
I feel like
skeleton
we don't
crew
know.
at the base, they don't have a good count on that.
Okay. Well, let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
You all
I
are
think we're
gonna-
at names, faces. Yes, they're dangerous.
pretty much. Yeah, the information here is light at best. Okay, so you all hop in your APC. Who's driving it?
Me?
All right.
I'm pretty sure it's
Excuse
my
me.
job.
Well, there's a handful
I'm a
of...
vehicle. I'm a vehicle operator. Are you?
So, now let me...
I am trained in driving the APC. It's the only thing I'm good at, man.
All right, so Iona.
I know that I'm technically an automatic rifleman,
So...
but I'm still telling him this.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking fight him over the wheel of this fucking APC. It's mine.
What's Iona's rank?
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
I don't know ranks, so I don't know if you're
I'm
above
going
or
to guess
below me.
private first class.
Private first class is
Oh yeah,
below
that's
sergeant.
probably below sergeant.
Mhm.
Private first class, get in the back of the APC. Take the wheel over.
It's private first class Shmeyevsky.
Oh, excuse me. Private first class Shitmetsky. More like it.
As you're all making your way across the colony, a heavy snowstorm sets in, and it's not unheard of on this colony. Maybe it's the first time you're all experiencing it from you're not stationed at this colony normally. You were on your way to the front and got diverted for this mission. So, weather comes in, snow's coming down hard, visibility is dropping hard and fast.
Someone put on the Frozen soundtrack for me.
But uneventfully, you all arrive at the Eye of Oblivion. Now, I have a layout of the map the bar on screen. As you approach, the front entrance is to the north on the map. Booming, music's coming through, bright strobing lights of, like kind of darkish blues and greens and purples. You move in, the bar it's fairly crowded, and there's dancers on the tables and on the long S-shaped bar. As you all kind of move in, you see people either leering at you, giving you dirty looks, trying to hide whatever illicit activity. But yeah, you find yourself in the bar. What do you want to do?
how much of this layout is obvious to us as we go in here? Would we have this information that we see top down, or
You probably wouldn't have the exact schematic, but it's not giving away any secrets.
okay, more just knowing about that back exit or not?
But all buildings are probably going to have a back exit.
I mean, that is pretty fair.
Just if we're scoping the place out for someone, we might want to keep an eye on both ways in and out, just in case somebody tries to slip out.
Yeah, it's an excellent idea.
Now, I
I'll
would.
break off around the rear alley and try to head to the rear exit.
I would like to point out that we do have 3 NPCs in the APC as well. We have Hammer, we have Dante, since Liz couldn't make it, and we also have Captain Silva. Now, Captain Silva is not going to go off for something like that, but if you all wanted to participate in the action of the bar, you could easily have
Command them to
Dante,
keep an eye on them.
and Hammer go hold up the back.
That sounds ideal. That way we
Okay.
can
Does
keep
sound
our players,
smart, yeah.
Sure.
in focus.
So sure, yeah, you, Dante, and Hammer, like, oh yeah, we'll go hold up the back door, so that way, no one slips out. But yeah, as you move in, ooh, I almost dropped my pipe.
Do we see any other like military vehicles parked here?
No,
Okay.
a angry, drunken-looking man stumbles up to they're gonna stumble up to Tyler. They're gonna stumble up to Iona. You goddamn fucking military assholes. You fucking trap us all on this goddamn planet and you all get to keep leaving? That shit ain't right. You all need to
I'm
get
gonna
us out of
step
here.
in and grab this guy by the shoulders and spin him around. Grab him by like his shirt or the lapels of his coat or whatever he's just got on, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, scum sucker! In case you haven't noticed, we're not off world. We're stuck in this shit storm with you. Now we're looking for some people who've turned traitor, tried to sell you out and get the hell out of here, and leave us all to die in this godforsaken weather. Now, have you seen any of these 4 assholes here?" And I'm gonna pull up a picture of the 4
Probably their
traitor
fault.
Marines.
We're all stuck here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm shaking ever so slightly as you do all of this.
The guy's kind of drunk. He's stunned. He reels a little bit, and he's like, I don't know those assholes. Maybe you should go ask the barkeep. But hey, don't you lie to me. Like, I know. Like, you just step outside, you can still see that damn space elevator going up and down from the base. You could leave if you want to. I can't.
I'm gonna spin him around and kick him out the front door
Okay. Out the front door he goes.
before I have to get my belt.
Ooh.
Oh,
I can see someone's truly embracing what it means to be an asshole Marine. Now what?
Well, do we make our way on up to the bar and ask some more questions?
yeah.
Sounds
the
good.
Barkeep's got to know something, right?
So yeah, you
Guess
make
so.
your way up to the bar, and it's a large kind of like S-shaped bar that stretches across the building. It's very wide. It serves as not only the counter for drinking and serving drinks, but also as a dancing thing. Hey, Captain Kyrian, we haven't accumulated any stress yet, but we'll go ahead and just bank that for the first time I do throw some stress. So yeah, there's dancers on the bar, and as you move up, a barkeep walks over, just giving you kind of like a weird kind of like stink eye, and what do you have?
Information if you've got it.
And whiskey if you've got that.
Oh, I got whiskey, and he pours you a drink.
I'm gonna hold the glass up to him and I'm gonna say, "Go ahead and spit in this."
That's fucking gross. Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't like people spitting in my shit behind my back. I want to see them do it.
No.
I think you're just supposed to not like them spitting in it at all.
Well, I just wanted to see whose ass I needed to kick tonight, and then I'll take a drink.
Okay.
Okay.
That's intense, man.
God.
Like, what the fuck?
We're not happy either. We're looking for some information on some people who are probably the reason that we're all stuck here.
All right. Well, I don't know if I can help you, but I'll answer what I can.
Just if you've seen these whack jobs here.
You show him the pictures?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't think I've seen them. Of course, I wasn't, working the past couple of days. But, I'm sure if you got as we see now, 4 Marines standing around here, y'all draw a lot of attention. And it's as, he kind of raises his voice for that final part. The dancer on the bar closest to you, he kind of like glances over, he looks. And you all kind of see like this sour face go across his face. Ugh. I know them. Horrible fucking tippers. They were in here last night.
Probably bad tippers because they're broken on the run. You know what they were doing?
Yeah. Did you get any? Did you hear anything about what they were doing or where they were going?
Nope. I'm paid to dance and to get tips. Those assholes didn't leave any tips.
I
No.
mean, I know you're paid to dance, but surely you have ears. Did they talk about anything?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Like, I don't listen. A lot of people talk about a lot of things. If you're wanting specifics, you might hit up Faye, because she had to kick one of them out.
Okay.
I don't know if
Let's go talk to them.
If we've got money, maybe we can give a tip.
I'll say you have a little bit of pocket money. Not enough to like do a whole lot, but enough to like buy a drink, leave a little tip. You leave him, he's like, oh, thanks. And he yells back behind the bar, Faye, you got someone out here who wants to talk to you. And he kind of yells. It barely makes it over the volume of music. And a moment later, from the back office comes out a very obvious synth. She's borderline in that like uncanny valley, but she looks like probably like a pleasure model. So very, dolled up, you might put. Oh, greetings, friends. You needed to speak with me. I am the proprietor of this bar.
Or
We're looking for people.
Or you had some trouble the other night.
This is true of most other nights.
Trouble with military people.
This is true of most other nights.
These people.
Oh, yes, they were in here yesterday. Last night.
Got any idea what they're here about or going to when you throw them out?
Well,
People they're with?
they were meeting with a short, bald man. I have seen him around before. His name is Stoles. But they all left angrily in separate ways. One walked out very angry. 2 others stayed and drank. 1 left. The remaining 1 became so intoxicated that I was going to call the marshal to have them removed. But they left before the marshal arrived.
What a shame.
Yes. It is a shame.
Do you have this Stoles' information on file by any chance?
I do not. I do have on file information on alcohol retailers, food retailers, music, currency information on the profits of the bar. But I do not have information on non-employees.
Fair enough. Do you happen to see any direction that they wander out of here in?
I did not follow them out.
Perfect. Well, maybe somebody can look up information at the base on Stoles for us. You say they just walked out?
Yes.
Oh.
How long ago would that have been from now?
The
Is it
last
like-
one left at 2 a.m. So it would, we're talking early morning, so handful hours.
Okay.
How often does Stoll stop by for something to drink?
He is usually here 3 to 5 times a month.
Well, you're gonna have to go out and find him then.
Anybody else in here might know him?
It is rumored that Stoles might be affiliated with insurgency.
Yeah, that's kind of the rumor we're interested in.
But I do not know where they would have gone after leaving the bar. One was
Yeah.
quite inebriated.
I mean, we could check and see if they just passed out somewhere, I suppose.
You certainly could.
Let's see what the map looks like.
I'm sorry, is this a robot?
She's a synth, yeah.
She's a sex robot?
I wouldn't say that, but she is a pleasure model.
Excuse me, a pleasure robot.
Is it possible any of them could have gotten picked up by the marshal anyways?
It is possible. The
This
one,
marshal station is not too far.
the one that was intoxicated was not walking fluidly.
Were they one of those 4?
Yes. It was this one, as she would point at your pictures and point out Reese.
Okay.
Oh, do we want to try and check the station in case somebody got picked up, or
Might as well. Although I feel like they would probably have reported that info. But we can see.
they might be able to tell us some information about Stoles?
Yeah.
Is there anything I can assist you with? Or can I return to my duties?
I
Back
think
to
that's
it.
all we need. Thanks.
And she turns around and heads back to her office.
I wish
Where's
I could
the
say that was a little
station?
more insightful.
Um,
The ranger station's like right up here, or the marshal station. It's kind of up and to the right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We could stop by there and then go down to the spaceport.
okay.
Is that guy that we kicked out outside still?
Yeah, he's wandering around a little bit, pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Kind of scowls at you all as you leave.
I want to walk up to him and ask if he knows Stoles.
You ask him, like, how are you asking?
Pretty forward and stern. I'm just gonna be pretty direct about it. Just like, hey, do you know Stoles? Anyone that goes by the name Stoles or someone that might be with him?
No, who the fuck is that? Listen, when are you military bastards going to let us hitch a ride or hop a ride out of here on your elevator? Look, and he kind of points up in the sky where you can see the elevator. And you actually see there's carts going up and down on the elevator.
Yeah, I see us not on that elevator too.
We're stuck here just like you are, man.
Yeah,
We weren't even supposed to be on this planet.
what they all say. I'm not even supposed to work today.
Well,
Can I
not, are
do
you?
an observation on him?
Sure. You want to push that?
Nah.
Okay. What were you trying to observe?
See if he was lying about not knowing Stoles.
Yeah. I mean, you don't know.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's go to the marshal.
Sure. It's an uneventful trip up to the Marshal station. Not a large building. You can park out front. Easy enough. You see maybe a little kind of bay off to the side with some, law enforcement vehicles on chargers. But the entrance is there. Heading on in.
Sure.
Yep.
So as you go in, you come across the reception desk there as you walk in. There's a frazzled haired, overwhelmed looking receptionist. She's on the phone like, yes, I heard it. Yes, okay. Thank you. As soon as we get someone available, we'll send them right on over. And she kind of gives you the finger to wait, the wait. Eventually she hangs up her phone. She's like, it just doesn't end. Oh, your Marines. What do you want?
Real quick, we're just looking for somebody. Have you seen any of these 4 people?
And you show her the map. She looks, leans back over her shoulder. Marshall, you got a visitor. And eventually the marshal comes strolling on up. Middle-aged, slightly heavy-set man. Hey, Marines, huh? You here to pick up your buddy?
Yeah, heard they partied a little too hard last night.
Mm-hmm. That happens. He's back in the holding cell sleeping it off. We picked him up this morning along with his other friend outside the bar over there.
Sounds about right. We were just over there. Sounds like they barely stumbled out the door.
Uh-huh. Kind of odd to see Marines hanging out with riffraff like that, but so everyone blows off steam.
Yeah, especially with everybody being stuck here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you just coming for your friend, or are you trying to get the other one out too?
I mean,
Yeah, more
if
than
there's
one?
nothing to keep us from it, we might get them both. But
Yeah.
All right. Well, what?
We'll talk to them both if we can.
Well, who you want to talk to first? We got Stoles over there in interrogation. And this one, it looks at your picture. It looks like his name is Reese there. Okay. Yeah, he's sleeping it off back in the holding area.
Let's grab Reese first and then talk to Stoles.
Sure.
See if Reese is like the slightest bit intelligible or if he's still drunk.
He opens the door into the holding area. He's like, he's back there in cell 4, but I don't got the door closed, so just head on back there. That's where he is.
alrighty.
So yeah, you all move into this dimly lit section. 6 cells. Eventually you make your way down to the 4th cell. It's where you see, sure enough, the AWOL Private Reese facing away from all of you. Why don't you all go ahead and just make me an observation test?
Oh no. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So, Chaplain. Oh, there's a lot.
We all got it.
All of
I
you
think we all
passed.
got it.
Well, you're all trained Marines, used to seeing some less than fantastic things. As you move in to the holding cell, you can see that the floor is covered in sticky, drying blood.
Oh.
The mattress is stained in blood as Reese lies there on his side, facing towards the wall.
I'm gonna have my weapon drawn
Sure.
and just call out to him. Say like, "Hey, Reese."
No reaction.
Pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, just
No
like a
reaction,
chicken shit
like-
traitor to take the easy way out.
I'm gonna stare at him for a bit. Can I see if he's breathing?
With that observation test, I will say he does not appear to be breathing.
Wait, is he is alone in this cell, or was him and the buddy both in the
He's
same
alone
cell?
in the cell.
Okay.
And he said the cell's open, like we can just open that up and go in
It's
there.
not even closed. Like, the cell door's just set and wide open.
Did we notice anybody else on our way
Oh
in here?
god, the cell door's open. Fuck, somebody came
All
back.
the
here.
other cell doors are open as well.
I'm just curious.
Is there anybody in any of the other cells?
Nope.
That's what I was asking too. Can
Oh,
we check? Can we check 5 and 6 real quick too, just to make sure?
Sure, you peek in there, unoccupied.
so all of the other cells are unoccupied.
Now, the marshal did say they just threw him in there so he could sleep it off.
Yeah.
And
I wanna run out real quick and check interrogation, see if Stoles is still alive.
You
If
kind
I
of move
pass the
through.
marshal on the way, just be like, "Did he get in a fight or something here?"
I mean, you know, he fell over a few times, nothing serious. But yeah, if you're wanting to see that, the marshal will take you to the viewing room, and sure enough, you can see a short, heavy-set, bald man being actively interrogated by a deputy.
Okay. With that being all right, I'm gonna be like, "There's blood everywhere in that room, man." Like,
What the hell? And he gets up. He grabs a first aid kit. And
buddy, probably too late for that.
he runs back there.
I'm gonna follow
Oh
him.
God, that's a lot of blood. What the fuck? Hey son, are you alive in there?
Oh, he's too far gone, I think.
Oh shit.
You have security footage or anything in here?
No, not back in the holding cells. We
Okay.
got
I mean,
security.
do you have any
Well,
footage that would show like if anyone came in?
I mean, if anyone came in, I mean, like, the only way in and out of this place is through the bullpen there and past reception. I mean, like, we would have seen them. Like, there's one door in,
Okay.
and it's the same door out.
well,
All right.
let me go take a look at him real quick, and then maybe we need to go talk to Stoles.
Sure. So, Chaplain, explain to me what you're doing.
I mostly just want to, like you said, he's facing away from us.
Uh-huh.
So obviously, I don't think we can tell what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I figure we can go turn him over at least.
Sure. Anyone else going with Chaplain?
I'd recommend you don't, but I can probably handle what I'm going to see. Maybe you can too. I don't know.
Well, it's nice because scents are
Can I
immune to
observe?
stress.
I'm okay with where I am, so
I'll go with him. I'll
Can I
start
observe,
working on a loogie so I can spit on Reese.
Okay. What were you going to say, Joe?
I wanted to observe the marshal and see if he's got a genuine reaction to this.
Yeah, seems to be genuine.
Okay.
So, Chaplain, you go in with Zamajewski. I don't know how to pronounce that, Jake.
Nobody knows how to pronounce it.
With the jet ski.
You'll get the belt, though. It's fine.
So wait. So Dan's character is a synth.
Yeah.
We all know this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everyone knows it.
You move up, Chaplain, and you roll Reese onto his back. It appears that his face has been eaten off. His hands are missing, just gnawed stumps. And his chest looks like it's been ripped open, like all the ribs are poking out.
Wow. Well, it looks like someone made a good snack of them.
Zamajewski, go ahead and take a point of stress for me.
Yeah, I'm just going to swallow that loogie, turn around, and walk right the fuck back out.
Sure, make me an observation test.
Okie dokie.
You turn around to walk out of the cell. And in the ceiling of the kind of the holding area hallway right outside, you notice something. Probably right over Iona and Mason. Kind of start to detach itself from the ceiling and lower itself down.
Oh fuck!
What do you guys
Jump
see?
back.
Well, you don't see this, Iona. You can't do
okay.
anything. This is Zamajewski. Just
So you gonna make it?
He's long.
I'm going to
since
shout.
hang on.
I'm gonna shout-
Time out, everyone. Time out, everyone. Let me finish making words at Jake.
Yep.
As you see this sleek, black, almost biomechanical looking creature detach itself from the ceiling and lower down behind Iona and Mason. It's got this long, segmented tail that ends in a spike, these strange black flutes that kind of rise up off of its back. It's got this bulbous black head with empty eye sockets, drool, like this thick, clear drool coming down as its black ebon lips pull back, revealing metallic-looking teeth. Its mouth opens just a little bit, and you can see a secondary mouth hiding inside. Now, give me a moment. I want to show everyone a picture. Because now that Zamajewski,
mess up my stuff.
as you see that creature lower itself from the ceiling, Zamajewski, go ahead and take a point of stress.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do there, Jake? As the other two
well-
start getting ready to ask you questions.
First things first, I'm shouting out to Iona to hit the dirt, and I'm going for my pistol.
Okay. Iona,
I am hitting the dirt as quickly as I can.
I love it. Now, how are you reacting to this, Joe? You don't see anything. All of a sudden, you just know that Zamajewski's yelling, hit the
And
dirt.
wait, I know
grabbing
what's
a
behind
pistol.
me?
You do not. It dropped down silently. Perfectly
I'm
silent.
gonna jump.
Based on the way
towards-
Zamajewski said it, I can imply that it's behind me.
Sure.
Okay. Then when I drop to the ground, I'm gonna try and like twist around to try and land on my butt.
You can give me a movement test.
That's fine.
And Joe, what are you doing?
Mobility?
Mobility. Yeah.
I'm gonna also start
Yeah,
reaching
I
for my
fucked
weapon
that
and
up.
jump towards Jake and turn around to see what he's staring at.
Sure. I want another movement test.
Okay.
Or mobility, I'm sorry. So, Tyler, you want to push that?
You know what? I will. Hold on. I lost my fucking window. I have so much shit pulled up right now.
That's fine.
Push. Hey, I succeeded.
There you go. Joe, did you want to? Are you going to roll that mobility for me?
I'm still rolling.
There you go.
Found
All
it.
right. So, yeah, sure enough, you both kind of leap out of the way and you spin around and you get sight on this terrible creature. Each of you take a point of stress.
Another point of stress.
Jake, I'll let you make your shot.
I'm trying like hell to get the dang service pistol into the active weapons.
Right click on
locale.
the image of it.
It is not working.
Hang on. You've got multiple service pistols. There you
Yeah, I've
go.
been trying to drag it over from the items.
It was left click on the. So it should be there.
Left click on the
Okay,
image,
there we
right
go,
click
yeah.
to deactivate it.
Gotcha.
All right.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah, sure enough.
Do you want to push that?
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, no, where is... Oh, yeah, it's right there. Hey, there we
Okay.
go.
So first off, you need to roll me stress.
That is reasonable.
All right. You're
Oh,
going to drop
geez.
an item.
Fuck.
I will tell you what that item is here in a second. But the important thing is right now, you deal 2 points of damage to this creature. So let me go ahead and open up this creature.
And begin its laugh track.
Be 3 points, right?
Well, the pistol
Yeah,
does
additional.
1 damage,
Oh.
and he
That's
got an
unfortunate.
extra success.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yep.
But the
face.
armor of this thing does soak 1 of that, so it takes 1 point of damage.
Well, at least it knows I'm here.
Fucker. You mean
think it
invalid
knows we're here.
index? What?
What are we doing here? Why did it do that? Hey, just a moment. My sheet's being a little weird. Um,
Oh.
what's up?
Oh. Something I'm doing for work.
Ah. Well, there's a piece of information that I'm trying to discern. Let me pull it up in the core book. Give me just a second, Jake.
I shot an alien.
You
Go
did.
me.
You done did it.
Come on,
see.
cycle on.
Okay.
Oh, things are about to get bad.
I gotta roll me some dice. Joe and Tyler. Oh, you are so lucky. As this bullet pierces this thing's skin, a small spurt of this thick, gross-looking green liquid squirts out of the wound. And it lands on the concrete kind of between you two. And you can see just sizzling and just kind of starting to eat through the concrete between you two.
Ew.
So,
But just barely avoided us.
yep, I didn't get either of you. So, lucky you. We're going to now go into initiative.
It appears to be filled with dangerous.
Also, as I'm getting initiative set up, I would like to remind everyone to please make sure you're paying attention to any agendas you have. Now, this module also did introduce what's called story cards, where certain items can trigger certain events, and I will drop story cards relating to that with special instructions during that time. So as I'm continuing to remind that throughout the night, it may be because I'm dropping story cards, and I want to make sure everyone gets a chance to see if they got a story card or not.
Are those going to be under the agendas?
Yep.
Skills, I think.
Okay.
Yep. Skills agenda story cards.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does anyone have anything that does some fuckery with initiative.
I don't think so.
Not that I'm aware of.
All right. You know what? Gotta check a module here real quick. All right. Reverse initiative order is on. All right. Give me just a moment. And do. All right, we're gonna do initiative. So, all right, I'm just gonna go down the list. I'm gonna assign you a number, so make sure you remember it because I will not.
Is there a place to roll for initiative?
Nope. So I'm
Initiative.
rolling things for you. Dan, you got a 3. Jake, you got a 6. Joe. You got a 10. Tyler. Oh, it re-rolled. That's not supposed to happen. 3, 6, 10. 3, 6, 10. All right, let's try that again, Tyler. You got a 5.
Sorry, is high good or bad?
Low is good.
Low is good. Okay.
Okay. Okay, everyone. Combat begins. If you want to switch over to the initiative tab, that's where we're going to be tracking our initiative here. So the creature gets to go first.
Bastard.
Uh-huh. And this is going to be against 1 to 2, it's Tyler. 3 to 4, it's Joe. Tyler. Okay. Tyler, this thing reaches out with these long, gross, spindly arms and grabs a hold of you.
I just wanted a hug.
You are now grappled by this. If you want to break free on your future turns, you can do so by making a opposed strength test with this thing. Also, when this happens, the victim and all friendly characters in the same zone must make a panic roll. So, oh, Jake, that reminds me. Zimajewski. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna roll a d10. You drop your pulse rifle. All right. So Tyler, Joe, and Jake, all of you need to make me a panic roll. Tyler already did.
Okay.
Jake, let's see. You freeze frozen in terror for 1 round, losing your next slow action. And everyone else's stress increases by 1. So, Joe, if you want to go and roll.
So I'm trying to figure out. So I just do stress, but it says my panic is modified by -2 because of nerves of
That's
steel.
automatically included.
Okay.
Tremble. You got a little tremble to your hands. You're going to take a -2 to agility until your panic stops. So any agility-based skills you make, which does include ranged weapons, you're going to put a -2 modifier into it.
Okay.
Okay. Chaplain, what's up?
Well, it looks like my team's starting to fall apart already.
Mm-hmm.
Would it be acceptable to try and use my cutting torch to just cut that arm off of
Sure. If you got to make an attack, I mean, you know, your attack will do damage. But yeah, you can go and attack with your cutting torch.
All right. Jeez. Or not. Good turn, me.
Shit. Push it. Push it.
Can't.
Here's a synth. Synth can't push.
Oh, that's right. Fucking synth bastard.
Iona. You're
Alright.
I
grappled.
mean, good job, Chaplain.
Yeah. If it's possible, I might back up a little bit, but if not, then I won't.
You said it's a strength check.
Dan, you already moved use your quick action.
That's right. It's no splitting.
Yep. Strength check.
I don't have a ton of strength, so hey. See if I can get lucky.
You rolled 1, it rolled 2. Do you want to push that?
Yeah. I actually, if it's a strength thing, I think I could push it twice too.
Okay. Now you will take stress for each one. So you're at 1 success. You're going to need to make me a panic roll. It's not flashing make a panic roll, is it?
It is saying roll stress.
Oh, yeah. There it is. Yep. All right. You're taking
Fuck.
a -2. Do you want to push that again?
Yeah.
Go ahead and just roll that again.
Do we just hit push again on the original?
Yeah.
It was a second success.
All right. So 2 successes. I'll tell you what. You use those successes to break yourself free.
Can I now back away?
Yes,
Or
you can.
was that my entire... Okay.
That was your
Then I'm going
movement.
to back as far away as I can.
Sure. Okay.
And,
Who's
yeah.
next? Zamajewski, you are out this round.
Well, I don't have a slow action.
Yeah, that's true.
That being said, I will just sort of like hold my pistol in a sort of shaky way and then approach the alien while screaming at it.
Okay.
Just, ah!
I love it.
And that'll be my turn.
Well, Jake, since you're drawing this thing's attention, its second turn pops off. It launches through the air, grabbing you. That does get a success. Dealing you 1 point of damage. Okay. So here's what happens. This thing grabs you. Your arms that are holding out with the gun, it just grabs your forearm, dealing 1 point of damage. And it turns and it skitters off. And it drags you into holding cell 2.
Oh, no.
You're knocked prone. You drop your gun on the floor.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm absolutely screaming.
As you
Hey.
should.
Especially with it having another turn coming up soon.
Joe, you're up.
Okay. Is it still within sight of me, or do I have to move to have sights on it now that it's
You're going to have
dragged?
to move to get line of sight on it again.
Okay. And he said it's dragging him. Is it standing over him?
Well, it is
Dragging
drug. So if you move up, you'll see that it is standing over Zamajuski now.
Okay. I'm afraid to shoot it because it's gonna bleed all over him.
Lesser of two evils at this point, I think.
Yeah. Does it look too big to be able to like grapple it in any way?
Yeah, you could grapple it. Slightly taller than a man.
You're a big boy, though.
So these cell doors are all open, right?
Yeah.
Are they like the cell doors that we could pull shut if we
Mm-hmm.
grab them manually?
Yeah.
I would want to try and coordinate everyone, and I would yell like, "Let's try and shove it in a cell," and I want to try and grab it off of him.
So the thing is standing over Jake right now. So you're going to go up and give me an opposing strength roll to try and push this thing off Jake.
Yep, and I want to try and push it into a cell.
It's in a cell. It's in cell 2.
Does it have hold of Jake, or is it just standing over him?
Standing over him.
I want to try and grab Jake and pull him out, and then close the cell on him. Then
I'll tell you,
That'd be
you
my goal.
used your movement to get to Jake.
Okay.
So you have your slow action.
For sure, pull. Probably do one of them.
Yeah. But it's the movement and the... Yeah, I don't think you could drag him out. That'll be doing too many.
I'm just going to try and shove it back then
Okay.
off of him.
Opposing strength.
So then next round, I'll say I want to drag him out and then have someone else try and shut the door.
Sure.
So that'll be my deal. Because
Cool.
I don't want to shoot it and have it bleed on him. And
Yep.
yeah,
Opposing strength.
we'll do that.
I did not
You
succeed.
said strength.
You did succeed. So yeah, you push it and it staggers back against the bed in the cell. So you,
Yeah.
Jake, who's prone and dropped everything, and this alien has been pushed towards the bed. And now it's the alien's turn. All right. Ooh.
Might have bought some time at least.
It doesn't like that you pushed him, Joe. So, it's going to make an attack against you. And sure enough, it runs
That's
up
fair, I guess.
and it grapples you. So it's holding you by the arms. Also, let's see. If you want to break free, it's going to be a close combat roll on your next turn. Yeah, we're going to say, Jake and Joe, go and take another point of stress for me. Chaplain, you're up.
That's fair.
All right. Well, this is just going remarkably well. So, would I be able to try and push it back into the cell now?
It's still in the cell.
Okay. Can I separate it from Joe's character?
You're going to have to roll close combat. So you're going to move up and you're going to have to make me a close combat roll.
All right.
And I'm going to do the opposed. You didn't
I've
get
had
anything, but it could still fail. It does. So you don't succeed. It doesn't have to defend. No, you don't manage to break the hold. The dice are not with anyone right now.
No, they're not.
Tyler's up, but Tyler's also on the phone. Hey, Tyler.
They didn't answer, so that's okay.
All right.
I was calling someone. So it's now grappled to Joe.
Yep.
Yep.
And Dan, or Chaplain, was trying to break it off.
Trying to think what I would do. I think. Can I also help try and break it off?
Yes, you're going to make a close combat.
Okay, I'm better at those.
Oh
wow.
no.
Well, I'm not better at those.
Oh, fucking Christ. So you don't succeed. You also need to make me a stress roll. All right, -2 modifier. Because you pick up a tremble.
That's my second tremble. Does that
Oh,
stack?
then that upgrades.
Oh,
That becomes the next up. Let me find what that is real quick.
Ultra tremble. We're not going to even make it out of this part of the story at this rate.
fuck.
Your tremble has upgraded to 80s aerobics video.
Oh, no.
Oh god, no.
Anything but that.
So that upgrades you to drop an item.
No, fuck. Okay.
Let me see what you're going to drop here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to roll a d8. Actually, I can roll a d4. Oh, that doesn't really make sense. Let me re-roll that. I'm going
Did
to
you get armor?
I did. It doesn't make sense that you could drop your armor.
Your outfit literally jumps off of you and runs away. Screw this
You
shit.
run up trying to disarm this thing, and you accidentally toss your smart gun out of the cell.
Oh, fuck. That's a big thing to accidentally toss out of the cell.
Yup.
All right, I'm switching it to inactive for right now.
All right, Jake, you've got your actions back. You're lying there prone. All of your shits, your pulse rifles in the other cell. Your pistol's on the ground next to you.
Oh, my pistol's on the ground next to me.
Uh-huh.
Man. Ugh. I do not have the meta knowledge that their blood is acidic.
I love it.
So I'm going to grab my pistol and from the ground
Uh-huh.
try to take a shot at this thing.
Absolutely. Oh.
Oh,
Boy, it's the successes that we've needed.
So, yeah, that's, what is that? That's 3 points of damage. I need to roll my armor. I soak one of those, so it's 2 points of damage. And then, as acid sprays on everyone in the cell.
Yep. We'll learn the hard way.
You'll learn, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's take a look here. So everyone is going to go ahead and take 1 point of acid damage. You can roll armor to try and reduce that.
Synth no have armor.
Yeah, but you have like 85 health, so you know.
I do not have 85 health.
How do I roll armor?
It should be on armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on the front page. There we go.
All right. So, Jake, you soak all that armor, but it eats a hole through your armor, so reduce the rating of your armor by 1. Let's see. Iona, you take 1 point of damage. Joe, did you roll me armor?
Here we go.
You also take 1 point of damage.
Yep.
Okay. It's the alien's turn. But you're all putting some damage on it, so, just stop making panic rolls.
That's the hard part.
We already did that one. Let's roll it again. Okay, so Jake, as this thing stares down at you from these deep, dark, empty eye sockets, it's almost hypnotizing in a way. You're not sure if you're staring at the eyes of a beast, some freak of nature, a god, a devil. Go and take one stress and make a panic roll for me.
Oh, baby, here we go.
So, you must use
Seek
your
cover.
next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot if possible. You're allowed to make a retreat roll if you have any enemy engaged. Your stress level is decreased by 1, but the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range is increased by 1. After 1 round, you can act. So, Tyler and Joe, take a stress. Jake, reduce your stress. Jake, on your next turn, you have to run and find somewhere to hide.
Noted.
Joe, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so who all is still in the room with it?
Everyone.
We're all in the room with it now?
Everyone is
Yeah,
in the
we-
room with it.
We tried to rescue you. It
We're,
went
we're all
poorly.
trying to do something.
Oh, everybody jumped in the quicksand to save everyone else.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but I was just kung fu fighting.
Okay. I'm gonna say everyone fall back. Let's try and lock it in this room, and I'm gonna back up like to the door. Because I imagine, is this game the same way where friendlies can move through their own spaces, but enemies can't?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do that. I'm gonna move back to the door so it can't come through me, but it'll or it'll have to make a check to come through me, but everyone else can, and I'm going to attack it.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, Joe, you move in the way. Who rolled?
That was me trying to shoot it.
Oh, so you physically moved in the way. You took a shot. You miss. You got to drop an item, Joe.
Okay, well, I guess I dropped my gun.
I get to pick what the item is.
Oh,
You got a lot of shit, man.
I do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to roll me a d8. We don't count armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. You drop your M240 incinerator unit.
Okay.
Okay. The alien is now up. It's a free-for-all at this point, right? Hey, lollygaggers, you're giving us a raid. We're just working on our TPK for the night. Things are not looking great. I'm going to roll me a D4. So it's going to be Dan, Joe, Tyler, Jake. Tyler. Oh, okay. Uses the same attack that it just did on Jake. This deep, dark, socketed eyes, or eyeless sockets stare at you. You're almost hypnotized by it as you take another point of stress and make a panic roll.
Okay.
Boy, oh boy.
Oh, God. Jake, why did you make a panic roll?
Oh, it wasn't me.
It attacked me.
Oh, thank God. I was all ready
That's
to
fine.
roll panic and void bowels the cell.
Yeah, I think I just accidentally hung up on that last person, so that's fun.
That's fine. Tyler, you scream your lungs out for a full round. losing your next slow action. Your stress level is decreased by 1. But every friendly character who hears you screams and must immediately make a panic roll. So, Joe, Jake, take some stress, roll panic. Jake, you already had that one, so it's going to upgrade.
Well, it didn't say for everybody else to take, or does it? Every friendly area. Okay, no, it just says to make a panic roll, so not.
Oh, yeah,
take
you don't
stress.
take that extra stress. Okay.
Yeah.
I was incorrect on my end. So, Joe,
I freeze.
you lose your next slow action. Jake, that's got to get upgraded to
We
an 11.
got some bits coming in. Did we ever take that first bit into consideration for stress yet either?
We didn't. So let me take care of this panic thing real quick.
Sure. Just making sure we got noticed. Oh, there's another one.
Another one. So yeah, that's once we get there, everyone can remove 2 points of stress. But let me read this first. So Jake, you were at seek cover. You're now screaming your head off as well. So I'm not going to spawn another panic roll off a panic roll that spawned off a panic roll. I'm capping off the rolling panic rolls to 1 deep. So that way it's just not a 3-hour chain reaction of panic rolls. So Jake, for your scream, you get to reduce your stress level by 1. Joe and Tyler, you increase your stress level by 1. And then thanks to Captain Kyrian, everyone reduce your stress level by 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Joshua, or John Maxuda. Sorry for the pronunciation. Thanks for the follow.
Do I stay at like panicked 10 then? I guess I'm confused on the difference between like panicked and stress.
So stress is a thing you accumulate. I give it out as you play. You gather stress as you push rolls, right? Or through other panic rolls, you can gain stress. Panic, when you roll for panic, you roll a die and you add your stress level.
Okay.
So the more stress you have, the higher you're going to get on that stress table.
Okay.
And that's how they kind of relate.
The more stress, the higher your panic.
Okay.
So does panic go back down when stress goes back down? I think is the biggest question.
Once you have a turn, 10 to 15 minutes, where you're in a safe area, your panic goes away. Or sometimes,
Oh, okay.
yeah, your panic goes away. Also, when you're in that same time, 5 to 10 minutes in a safe area, your stress decreases by 1.
Okay.
So it can be intense, but Chaplain, please save the party.
You have high expectations for the wrong person here.
Also, reminder again, did everyone read your agendas? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay,
Chaplain,
I'm trying.
please save the party.
I'll go ahead and try to cut it down again.
Sure.
Success.
Yeah, 3 points of damage. It gets to roll armor. It fucking soaks all your damage.
God damn it.
Jesus.
By one
fuck.
success. And with this, I will attempt to follow the plan of vacating the cell so we can
All
shut
right.
it in it.
You run past Mason.
Maybe I'll try to get to that dropped gun. The pulse rifle that was dropped outside here.
That would be picking that up, I think, would move.
I'm not saying pick it up, just get to it.
Okay, yeah, you can get to it. No problem.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Iona, Tyler,
No, that's me.
are you still screaming?
I'm screaming for all of my long action. My short action, I want to be running the fuck away.
Cool. All right. Jake, However your character's name is pronounced.
I'm going to crawl away and then use my fast action to stand up.
Okay. Are you hiding?
It's Jakowski
Well,
now.
I can't right now.
Okay. So,
I use my slow action to crawl and my fast action to stand up.
okay. Everyone is out of the cell. Joe stands in the entrance of the cell. The creature gets to take a turn. Think Polish, Chuck. That Polish, that doesn't fucking help me. I can't pronounce Polish words either.
It's Shmievsky.
Schmiecki.
The W is a double V.
I'm going to
Okay.
call it Jakowski.
All right, Joe, you get the same kind of hypnotizing attack. You need to take a point of stress, and you need to make a panic roll. And
Okay.
it moves up to you, but it is not able to move past you.
This thing is just giving everyone the stink eye.
It is.
I prefer the stink eye over the other things.
You know, and it hasn't even got to its one-shot kill attacks yet.
Oh man, that's fortuitous.
Cover.
All right, you got to use your next action to seek cover.
That's fine. That's what I was gonna do anyways. After I shove the thing closed.
I don't think you can do that.
I mean, it would be taking cover behind the door.
You must use your next action to move away from danger and find a safe spot, if possible. You're allowed to make a retreat roll if you have an enemy engaged. You're stressed, and I haven't been doing that enemy engaged. Hey, Bert, no deaths yet, but the dice are working real hard at it.
I feel like if I'm trying to get away from it, I'm running away from it.
I'll tell you what, Joe, we're going to roll for this. Because I think taking cover, I think leaping behind something, hiding behind something. But let's do a roll for this. Let's go ahead. And I want a...
And I feel like sitting like
I
with
want-
the door right in front of me to close it.
I want a survival test.
Okay.
If you pass the survival test, and I'll let you push, you pass it.
Success.
You slam the door shut, and you run
Okay.
into one of the neighboring cells, trying to hide from this thing.
Cap. Is this like a cell door that has like is it like a grated metal?
You just think regular like prison door, like iron bars.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That was Joe's turn. The alien is going to back up just a little bit and then make a headbutt attack against these iron bars.
Please be sturdy, iron bars.
The iron bars take that should be 3 points of damage.
God dang.
Which means if it's got 3 points of damage, eventually it's going to be out of HP and it'll be able to break through those bars. Chaplain, the fuck are you going to do?
Am I allowed to pick up that pulse rifle and shoot it?
Sure are.
Okay.
I'll let you use your quick action, your movement to pick it up.
I may need to add that to my sheet real quick.
Probably need to add that to your sheet.
Just M4 1A pulse rifle or
Yep. Is that what you had, Tyler?
Hold on. I have the smart.
Oh, you need to add a
on.
smart
I
gun.
dropped a-
66A2.
Yeah,
I dropped an M41A in the
in
hallway.
the other cell.
Oh, okay. So
I threw mine out of the cell into
Yeah.
the hallway.
So yeah, that's
added the wrong
you're going to
gun.
be picking up the smart gun, Dan. That's what you're picking up.
Okay. Let me drag that in here.
Yep.
Okay. I pick that up and I just boop. Hey, that looks promising.
Hey, 3 points. So the base damage is 3, so that's 4 points of damage.
Nice.
It soaks one of that, so it takes 3 points of damage.
This bastard.
It's still up. Joe is out.
I think almost everybody's run away from it at this
Yeah,
point.
I think so. I think everyone's out of acid splash range. But I still need to roll it. Because not everything is out of acid splash range.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
The iron bars of the cell are now taking 5 points of damage.
Fuck.
Hopefully we just firing squad this thing down.
Iona.
I'm pulling my is pulling a gun a short action?
That is a fast action.
That's
Thanks
what
for
I meant.
those bits.
Hey.
We got another stress down.
John just removed 1 point of stress from everyone.
I'm pulling my service pistol and then I'm gonna shoot it.
Sure thing. How'd you do? Let me take a
One
look.
success.
1 success, 1 point of damage. I get to roll armor. As you take careful aim between these iron bars, placing one shot center mass of this thing's forehead. Let me roll some acid damage. As acid sprays over the bars of these doors, the bars from the cell, the metal sizzles as this thing collapses backwards onto the ground. Dead.
Dang.
I run out of the holding area, and I'm just gonna hide. Let's see if I can't grab Marshall, what's his face, while I'm at it, and be like, "All right, come with me. We're hiding."
All right, give me just a second here.
I'll probably
Hang on.
drop that gun.
Hang on. Time out.
All right.
Everyone, real quick, just take a look at Discord. Make sure I didn't send you a message.
Really nice underwear, Chuck. It's just not flattering on the thighs.
It's not, but, you know, lumpy thighs, man.
But-
What are you going to do? All right, so, what's everyone doing?
I'm trying to wrap my head around how this got in here. And so I want to like do my best to put together like how his body looks like it was torn open. You know,
Give me the medical test.
medical.
Yeah, there should be some med.
Yeah. 2 successes.
It looks like there was something in his chest cavity that broke out. And you can look up on the ceiling where this thing dropped down from. There's like some kind of cocoon. Like maybe it broke out of his chest, ate, and then made a little cocoon.
I don't know how this thing got administered. I think the next thing I want to do is run and grab Stoles and throw them in one of these cells and say that the interrogation needs to continue in one of these cells until we figure out what's going on.
So, yeah, as you leave the holding area, the deputy, the marshal are standing there, pistols drawn, waiting to see what comes out. I mean, like, they're not going to get in the way of the Marines. As you come out, the marshal like, what the fuck? Is everyone okay? What happened?
We don't know, but something burst out of our friend we were looking for. I don't know if it turned into that thing that we killed, but I don't know. I've never seen anything like this. Until we know more, I think it's best to take Stoles because he was with him. I don't know how this thing got in Reese. I don't know. We should put Stoles inside of a cell in case the same thing happens.
Yeah, I mean, sure thing. Yeah, like, and it gives you like he's in the interrogation room. Do you want to escort him on over?
Yep.
You escort the marshal, and I'll stay with the deputy, hiding behind him.
Give me a second here. So yeah, you go and you grab him. You're moving him to a cell. Jake, what did you say you were doing?
Hiding with the deputy.
Where are you hiding?
Behind the deputy.
Okay. So,
And you said the marshal's not getting in our way. Well, he doesn't have to worry about that with me.
you two, you know, what's that, Dan?
I mean, whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Who's
Whenever.
nearby me?
Huh? Immediately in the holding area where you are, you see Iona, and you see Mason moving past with this Stoles guy.
Well, on the off chance that there's any reason to this, I might go for Iona first.
Okay, cool. Make your attack.
Alrighty. Do I still have the gun?
Yeah, you haven't put it down.
Okay.
Iona, Chaplain turned towards you with the smart gun, levels it at you, and starts blasting.
Oh, you motherfucker.
4 points of
Do
damage.
I also take that manipulation here?
Lethal.
4 points of
Or
damage. Do
not-
you got armor?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Dan, go ahead and make that manipulation test.
Does the smart gun have armor piercing rounds?
I have no clue.
If you click on inventory and if you if you click on the little edit button, fucking Christ, this thing. Armor piercing, full auto. Yeah, it bypasses your armor, man.
Of course it does. Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
So it bypasses your armor. You had 4 health.
I had 3 health.
That's a critical injury.
It bypasses all armor, or
That's what it says. Give me a
How
second.
do you
here.
bring it back down to inactive?
It's so
Left
fucking
click?
complicated, man. I don't know.
Right click the icon when it's active, left click it
Okay.
when it's inactive.
Armor piercing means that any armor rating counts as half against this weapon.
Okay, what's your armor rating
Rounding
there, Tyler?
fractions up.
I have 6 armor rating, so I get to roll 3 armor instead.
Yep.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me 3 base die.
Yeah, hold on. I fucked up and hit the wrong button a whole bunch of times.
That's fine. I can roll it for you real quick. I've got a quick roller.
3d6.
Yep, 3d6.
What the fuck just happened? I don't know
Roll
what just
the
happened.
smart rifle again?
Oh my god.
I'm
what the f-
listen. I'll just roll it for
Yeah,
you. I don't
just
know
do
what's
it,
going
please.
on. No, you take all that. You pick up the busted kidney. It is fatal in 1 day. You cannot run. You can only crawl. Your mobility is -2.
Fuck.
Chaplain turns towards you and starts firing for some reason.
I did also pass my manipulation.
As soon as the bullets leave the barrel, you can see whatever strange look on Chaplin's face suddenly fades and like his recognition, like he returns back to himself.
This is where it's gonna get funny, depending on how you let the action go.
What happens next?
I'll probably drop the gun and like rush over it and
Well, let's
yeah.
Joe.
Yep.
How do you react?
So Chaplin
Dan's
just
character.
randomly shoots. Am I in front or behind of them when this happens?
They're just moving past you. So maybe like your back is to Chaplin by like maybe like 5 or 6 feet.
Okay, because I'm gonna hear a gunshot. I'm gonna spin around. I'm gonna see Chaplin
With a smoking gun.
gun. Chaplin's my buddy, so
It's true.
I'm going to start with saying like, "Why did you do that? What happened? Like, what's
So,
going on?"
I feel right
I'm
now-
not gonna initially respond with hostility. I'm gonna
we
try
don't
and
need to
figure
worry
out.
about initiative right now then.
Yeah.
So, Chaplin and Mason, you're free to have a conversation right now.
I don't know. There's some sort of error or something.
Some
Felt-
sort of error. What? You shot him and you don't know why?
I felt like I had to.
Okay, you're not allowed to have weapons.
I
I don't care what we're fighting.
probably dropped this anyways. I'm not supposed to have this anyways.
I'm confiscating all of your. We can't have this. If you don't know why you're shooting somebody and you've got some fault going on, nah.
I need to try and help him.
Yes, you can do that, but just no more weapons.
You can
Give
go
me that.
over,
I'm gonna start like trying confiscating.
and it doesn't sound
weapons
like
from-
Chaplin. It doesn't sound like you're resisting whatsoever.
Not right now, no.
Okay. So yeah, weapons are turned over. Dan, if you just want to deactivate all the weapons on your sheet,
Yep.
you run over to Iona. If you want to give a medical test.
Is the field surgeon ability accounted for automatically, or do I need to add that in? It's a +2 when treating someone who is about to die from a critical injury.
Let's take a look at your character real quick. Chaplin,
Nice.
medical aid is a 4 along, and that is empathy, which is a 4. So it should be 8 die. Roll it and see if you get 8 dice.
Do I still need to add for the field surgeon ability?
Let's roll it first as is to see if it counts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I gave you
6.
11.
Oh,
Give you 11 for some fucking reason. I don't know. I'm not doing math. You managed to patch Iona up enough that Iona is not going to die. Iona is still broken. Iona, for the next 10 days, cannot run, only crawl.
Only crawl. Can I still drive a car?
You can still drive a car. And also, Iona, I will give you the option. Iona can be retired to the APC and just left as the driver if you want to take control of one of the other two.
Man, that might be the best.
Okay. But while that's happening, Joe, you throw Stoles in a cell.
And so you said there's like a cocoon still in the.
Some kind of strange
ceiling?
cocoon still in the ceiling.
I'm gonna scrape that off.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the two
And
and decide.
throw it at
Unless
Stoll.
you want to just roll a.
I don't care. Pick Hammer or pick Silva.
Man.
So, Joe, you're scraping it off, and what are you doing with it when it's down?
So after Stoll's in there, I'm throwing it at Stoll.
Oh,
I mean, like, what the fuck is this?
God, this is gross. It's like slimy. What the shit,
Yeah,
man?
what is this? Why
I
did it
don't
come out
fucking
of
know.
your friend? What are you guys doing?
I don't... fuck, how am I supposed to know? Like, I don't goddamn know.
I guess I'm gonna go with
And
hammer.
then I'm going to try and do a observation on that. See if he has any recognition.
Sure.
Actually, can I? I don't know if I would take time to. How much time does it take to reduce your panic goes to 0 after you're out of?
5
5
to 10
to 10
minutes in a safe area.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're not there yet. All right. So, Tyler, I'm going to get you set up with Hammer real quick. What's up, Joe?
I panic and I scream. So I'm that just adds to this. I don't feel like I do anything different. I throw this sack at him and I scream, "What the fuck is this?"
All right.
Just throw it at him.
Despite the overlay, because I'm not fixing the overlay tonight, Tyler is now playing Hammer.
Sweet.
My favorite character from this module. All right. So what happened, Joe? You pushed your observation.
Yes.
Okay.
Or no, I
Decrease
didn't push it. I just. Oh wait, do I only get stress if I push?
Oh, I'm
Or
sorry.
do I
No,
have to-
that's when you have stress, you roll those yellow die. If it comes up with the face
Okay.
hugger symbol, that's 1 on the die, then you roll stress. So yeah, you were correct to do that.
Okay.
You start screaming. And what were you observing for?
I was trying to see if he was lying about not knowing what that is.
He's truthful. He's truthful. Let me double check this.
So-
It's right here.
Okay.
There's
seems-
a little hint of fear in there though when he sees it. So it's kind of a weird situation where he doesn't actually know what it is.
He's
But-
probably tangentially aware
Yeah,
of it.
I think I know what you're trying to
He
say.
has
though.
some
It's like-
awareness of what it
he-
might be.
Right. He's trying to like put together what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't know. But that still gives me information that this isn't like an intentional thing that happened or something that he's fully aware of. He's in the same boat of being confused. Okay. I'm gonna say, well, this came out of your buddy over there, and
My buddy, I
And
just met him last night. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
you
And
guys
he's
are
kinda,
drinking
like,
buddies. I
rubbing
don't
his
know.
chest real weird. Drinking, like, listen, I met him last night at the bar. Like, never met him before. We had a few drinks. We got a little tipsy. Wandered out. Marshall picked us up. He got thrown in the sleeping cell, and I got put here. How fair is that? A Marine gets a nice little nap, and here, me, a hardworking, hardworking everyday citizen, gets the 5th degree, not only by the cops, but now by other
Well,
Marines.
he didn't get much of a nice nap, did he? He's fucking dead now.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that thing?
I don't know, and I'm
Don't
hoping
know.
you would.
Were
It
you around
came out
any
of
of
him.
these other 3?
Say that again, Chaplain.
Were you around any of these other 3? Show them the other pictures we had.
Never seen him before.
Can I observe that?
Um,
I mean, this seems
I
like
actually
a lie.
think that this role, observation's a little different from manipulation. Because if we
For
look
sure.
at the character sheets, observation falls under wit, whereas manipulation falls under more of like empathy
Mhm.
and trying to suss out someone's like motives and secret actions.
Sure.
It's going to be a manipulation test.
Okay, that's fine. Yep.
Yeah, he's like, never seen him before in my life.
Too clever for me.
Listen, if you all aren't like, I'm sorry he's dead. He's more your friend than mine. At least you all work together. I've never seen the guy other than last night. We had some drinks together. That's it. No harm,
Hey.
no foul. I'm sorry he's dead. That's not my fucking problem. Please let me out. I would like to go home and shit my pants. Or rather, go home and clean the shit out of the pants that I've already laid as you walked me past whatever the fuck that monster was. And that dude who's weirdly fucking rough shape for having died in his sleep.
Wait, did you see any of his buddies at the bar?
I already answered that, man. No, I hadn't seen any of their other friends. Never seen them before. Your boy here showed me pictures. Don't recognize any of them.
Look, I just got back from the APC. I didn't hear any of that.
That's fine.
It's my excuse.
Oh wait, so Hammer just came in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Hammer just came in.
Fuck off, Hammer. We got this under control. As I'm hiding behind the deputy.
I heard gunshots. I came in here to see if I couldn't lend a hand. Looks like I got here a little bit too late.
I don't know. I think he needs to stay here a little longer.
Come on, man. You know, got a little drunk. So what? I mean, that's not a big deal. Throw up in an alley. Everyone's done that.
Hey, they were interrogating you for some reason. I'm sure they're not done yet.
Yeah, I don't know what they want. Anyone asking any more pointed questions of him?
Do you know where any of the other ones went? I'd be trying to get, like, if he knows the location of anybody else.
He said he hadn't seen any of them already.
Now, you
Yeah,
can also, you're all just asking questions, and I'm just giving face value.
Yeah.
If you ask questions in specific ways that might elicit a roll, maybe more information will be revealed.
Yeah, I think I'm angry enough at him that I'm like, I don't buy that you don't know. You only know this one guy.
You're going to get up in his
You're
face and
drinking
start
with all of
yelling
them.
at him.
Yeah.
Give me a manipulation
so
test. Do you want to push that?
Yeah.
So you need to make me another panic roll.
Please.
While
scream at him.
they're, working this guy over, I may go back over to our dead friend and search him over too. See if he's got anything interesting on him.
All right, let's resolve
Yeah.
what happened to Joe, because it's just fucking wild. Joe Mason gets so angry and starts yelling at him that Mason just fucking runs out of the goddamn room.
Yeah, I imagine I just like can't take it and I storm off. Like,
All right, listen, like,
but I did get a success.
you did. Listen, like, fucking chill out. Like, I don't, like, listen. I may know where, and he looks at the pictures, where that one is, as he points at Wojcik. Well, I don't know where it is,
At
but I
this
might.
point, someone else is going to have to.
Yeah, someone else
keep
is going to have to
interrogating.
follow up on that.
And there's still two more people.
Can I want to do the same exact thing. Get up in his face and say, well, do you or don't you? And try and do another manipulate.
Well, okay. I was going to say, writing off of Joe's success, because I still owe some
Can I
information
still use? Okay.
off of Joe's success. Listen, all right, so the insurgents got him. They're going to... She's offering the UPP some kind of like intelligence or some shit. Like they smuggled some kind of like bioweapon samples out or some shit. I don't know where the fuck they took her. But yeah, I heard she's working with the insurgents trying to get over to the UPP.
Where do we know
I'm
where
going
the
to take my 5 to
insurgents?
10 to reduce my panic now.
And if you all want, you can just leave him in the cage, head back to the APC, chill out for a little bit, and come back unpanicked with a little bit of reduced stress.
Yeah, I'm going to do that with mine.
Okay.
Do we know where the insurgents
I'm-
are?
No.
I'm at 2 stress, and so tell me as soon as possible I would return.
We'll just hand
my
wave.
stress down to.
Everyone go and take 5-10 minutes.
I'm not going back though.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't get stress.
I know. There's some things I need to do.
Right, that's what I'm
I don't
saying. If
have
there's
any
people
stress
doing
yet, so.
stuff, if there's still stuff happening while I'm trying to get rid of my stress, then that's fine. I'm going to come back in the second I can.
All right. So everyone who has stress and panic, if you want to get rid of your panic, reduce your stress by 1, you head out to the APC, you hang out for a few minutes. If you can find some way to integrate the usage of your signature weapon or signature item, you can reduce your stress by another point.
Okay.
And
I
then
would only need to take 5 minutes then.
What's that?
I would only need to take 5 minutes.
Okay, well,
then
I'm just
if I,
5-10
use my
minutes.
signature.
Yeah.
You want me to talk to this clown?
Yeah, while you guys are out at the APC having your conversation. Dan, how'd you do?
You should see it.
Mm-hmm. So, anyway, 5-10 minutes later, you all head back inside. Let me see here. And as you're walking into the building, you hear a single gunshot.
Son of a bitch. Going for my rifle.
You run back into the holding area. And standing outside of the holding area, you see Chaplin. Hands up in the air.
Looks
Chaplin,
like he found your service pistol and offed himself. Probably didn't want to give up any more information.
and as you look in the cell, you see this dude, Stoles, you were just talking to. Sure enough, with Zemjuski's dropped pistol.
So you're just saying he stole it?
Hey, now, I didn't drop I picked up my pistol.
Did you? Well, someone dropped their pistol. And
I had my pistol. I dropped my rifle in the hallway. I dropped my pistol in the cell, but I picked it back up and shot the alien with it.
Okay. Well, somewhere this dude managed to find a pistol. And while no one was looking, he ate a bullet. And sure enough, you can see the pistol lying in his hand still next to his corpse.
Fucking insurgents.
Likely story.
Right. It took us a lot of work to get him to give up any information about them. He knew we were coming back.
Just a second. I'm going to drop my weapons, take off my belt, and just whip the shit out of this Stoles. Fuck.
Reduce your stress by 1, Jake.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah. Chaplin, why didn't you see him? Why didn't you catch him?
I was looking at Reese over there to see if I could figure out,
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, as Chaplin was doing a medical inspection.
Trust you, Chaplain.
I mean, it's kind of one of the things I'm skilled at is
Fucking sick.
medicine.
Just spit on his shoe.
I don't take too kindly to that.
So now what's
know.
going to happen?
I mean, clearly something came from here and turned into that. Maybe.
I mean, I have no proof of anything, so I'm not going to do anything else.
Am I back yet?
I'm
Yeah,
just
all
not-
three of you are
fine.
back. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
You said he was itching his chest.
Uh-huh. He was scratching his chest real weird when you were talking to him.
I don't like that.
Well, when I'm done beating him, I want to go through his pockets, see if he's got like any stereotypical, oh, look, this guy has a random matchbook from a bar, even though he doesn't smoke. Let's find out where.
Hey, I'm gonna ask him to stop beating him for a second. I'm like, hey, can I check something out real quick?
Oh, sure. And I'll just give him one more.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna like pull the dude's like shirt off around the chest area that he was itching, see if there's like a rash or anything that he was picking at.
No.
Okay.
And Jake,
Nothing looks weird from that.
No.
Can I do like a medical?
Sure. And Jake, you kind of dig through his pockets, don't find anything.
2 success. Medical examination on his chest.
Without opening him up or anything, you don't find anything abnormal on the exterior of his chest. Everything seems to be in the right place. No abnormal lumps or growths.
Well, I mean, I knew it came out of the other guy. I think I'm gonna cut into him.
Sure, you pull out your combat knife, bury it into his sternum, rip him down from the top of his chest down to his navel.
Jeez.
Who's all in the
I'm
cell?
just gonna be like, whoa, when I'm out of there.
I was gonna say,
I'm gonna before I start. I'm definitely gonna be like, this is gonna be a little gruesome, guys. You might not want to watch.
Okay. Well, everyone, go ahead and still take me a point of stress.
And my character is like a medical support person. Like I'm trained in medicine,
Okay.
so
Oh, okay.
I do this stuff a lot.
Okay. So yeah, you rip them open. You don't find anything abnormal in there. Esophagus, lungs, stomach, heart, pancreas, liver, kidneys.
Well, damn it. I'm gonna torch his body then.
Sure, you pull out your
I don't trust it.
flamethrower and you torch his body there in the jail cell.
Yep.
The marshal then proceeds to chase all of you out. Listen, I can't do shit about what you just did in there because I'm sure it's military business. But god damn it, I'm not going to have you desecrating corpses in my
I don't want any more of those, whatever the fuck it is, running around in here.
Well, it is what it is. Just out. I can't take it anymore. Get out.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk right up to the marshal and put my belt up under his nose. I'm gonna be like, "You smell this, you son of a bitch! From now on, if anyone so much as sleeps off a cold in one of your cells, you close the door,
I can shit. All right, man. All right.
and not a word of this to anyone, or your ass is mine." And I'm gonna storm out of the place.
Mm-hmm. What are y'all gonna do with the crazy alien corpse that's in there?
I mean, burn it too.
Well, so I want to test something. Do we have any like shields or anything? Are there like the equivalent of like riot shields or something?
You could probably hit up the marshal, but he's trying to get you to leave his jail right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like maybe if you wanted to grab the corpse and just drag it out.
Yeah, I would do that.
Sure. So
I
yeah.
mean, where are we gonna put
We're
it?
gonna run into more of these. I want to figure out a way to mitigate this acid.
Sure. So yeah, you grab the corpse. As you're dragging it out, the deputy and the marshal and the receptionist all kind of watch it go by like, oh my God, what the hell is that? How did it get back
No
there?
fucking clue. It came out of somebody. So anyone that's made contact with any of the people in these cells, if you feel weird or funny, I don't know. Dude burst open and this came out of him.
That's great. Like, get it out of here. Like, I don't want anything to do with any of that.
That's what we're doing. At this point, I would drag the corpse back and bring it back to the base.
Okay. Are you just tossing it again in the back of the APC?
I would. I don't want it to melt through the APC. If I would try and see if is it still like oozing blood.
As you're dragging it, yeah, it's dragging some green sizzling blood.
Can't leave this for people to see outside.
Yeah.
Probably better off shut in a back corner somewhere here than being drugged through the public.
We can't. Yeah. but we're not allowed to be here anymore. Does the station have authority over the marshals? Or like, does the marshal have authority over the military?
It's sketchy at best. Like, who knows? What do you want to do?
I want to get my superior involved so he can figure out what to do with this corpse while we track down the rest of the people. That's my goal, is to like alert, like, hey, we found one of them. They fucking died. This came out of them. That's what the situation. Like, this is our scenario now.
Well, can't we?
We're gonna keep looking.
Could we
for
not
the
just
other
radio
ones.
that back? We don't need to go all
Well,
the way back up
we
to
need
base.
somebody to look at it and come out to it. I guess we could radio it back if we have a radio of some kind.
I think it's that all communication goes through what's his face via radio, but I might have.
Do we have a way to radio back?
Yeah, you have a private comm line directly to Hatford.
Yeah, then I would radio that back.
All right. Yeah. You're on the radio, you call back. What do you say to Hartford? He's like, this is Hartford. What's your status?
So we found one of the four, and things have changed a little bit.
What do you mean?
Something came out of Reese here. I don't know what it is. I've never seen anything like it. It's like a fucking alien or a monster of some kind.
Alien or a monster of some kind. Did you...
I don't know. It's huge. It bleeds acid. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. I need someone from the fort to come here and take this. Yeah, I need someone to come here and take this off our hands. The Marshall station that we found it at's not having it anymore.
All right.
So
maintain your current position. We're going to send a helo over to pick that thing up. We're going to...
yeah.
We'll find some vats or something like that won't burn through to toss it in. Give us about 15 on your current location. We'll be there.
Okay. Yep, take it off our hands so we can continue searching down leads on these guys.
Okay. So what are y'all doing now?
Right.
While we're on the radio
over
with
the
him, would he know
phone.
where the insurgents?
Hang on.
Can I take like a... I just have one last thing with this call. Over the phone, am I able to take like a penalty on an observation to see if he sounds like under surprised about an alien?
Give me observation -2.
Okay. I don't know how to... Okay, there we go. I'm going to do -2. Yeah, okay. No, I don't notice anything.
Okay. Tyler, what were you looking for?
Oh, I was gonna say, I was gonna let him know that we have a lead on the location of the Polish-sounding name.
Wojciech?
Yes, sure. But do we have any leads on where the insurgents are headquartered?
No information on the no information on the location of the insurgents. That'll be up to you to find.
Okay.
Jake, what are you doing during this?
I'm just chilling out in the APC right now.
So
Like, occasionally looking at my watch like, where the fuck are these nerds at?
you left does that mean, Chaplain, you're standing out guard over the alien corpse?
I imagine I'd be with...
I mean, if we were in the
I would
APC
want
on
to
the
be with
radio.
somebody.
Well, you were in the APC calling back.
So whoever was in the APC with me.
It sounds like all three of you are in the APC except for Chaplin. So,
Yeah.
Chaplin, as you're out there watching this alien corpse, making sure no one, comes across it, make sure it doesn't get up and scampers away. All of a sudden, there's a large explosion inside of the Marshal station. As a fireball erupts out of the front, part of the roof collapses.
Holy shit, guys.
Oh, fuck, man.
What are you going to do? The rest of you hear this explosion from outside the APC. Very close, because you're parked pretty close to the Marshal station.
Yeah, I'm getting out, getting my rifle ready.
You run out. You see Chaplin still standing guard over the alien corpse. And you can see the Marshal station is on fire.
I'm going to look up overhead just right quick and then,
Observation.
yeah.
I don't know if it's those damn insurrectionists.
Ooh.
And Chaplin,
that's
you're
two
out there too.
successes.
You can roll that as well if you want.
Okay, I will.
But Jake, you did pretty good. You look up and you don't see any sign of anything flying overhead. And Chaplin could confirm that.
Guess I'll try to see if there's maybe a window leading into the front of the building, some sort of way to gain entry to it, or is it just all foof?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked. And then also, this is a Marshal station. All the windows that are still there and intact are reinforced and barred.
Mm-hmm.
It
And
doesn't.
as the marshal said, that front door is the only way in or out. So
Yeah.
Who knows where something could have come from, though.
Well, Chaplain,
Definitely
What
got to
do you
get this
think?
alien corpse out of here, because something is going on around this.
Can we just catch it on fire and leave it?
Yeah. Is it burning? Can we get rid of this?
You absolutely could. Yeah, just pick it up and haul it in there. Toss it in the fire.
you know
Please
what?
let-
If Chaplain's going in that direction, I think I will too. I know.
I want to get rid of this.
Yeah.
All right. So Chaplin and Zimjuski toss the corpse into the fire where it is burnt to bits.
Yeah.
And it's probably
You know,
at about
there's a
that
want to-
time
Keep it for study, but
that
nah.
Mason comes out and says, hey, in about 5 minutes, Hilo's going to show up to pick that corpse up and haul it back to... And that's when you notice that the corpse is gone, Mason.
It seemed best to destroy it.
Well, now we know to destroy the next one, if there is a next one, or that one.
Probably
when we
not.
find it again.
If there is a next one, we just point it out and get the hell out of there.
All right.
Hopefully there's no more.
So what's on your list now?
Well, now we got to track down who the hell would have contact with UPP-backed insurgents.
Yeah. Now, the clues you still had was there was possibly something going on at the spaceport.
The spaceport, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We know there's still traffic going on there because stuff is
Things are still
going up
coming and
down.
going.
You know,
And sorry, was this right that we just found or
That was Reese.
okay,
Reese. Yeah.
just for one.
I don't think I can draw. I was going to put a little X over him.
I can get you.
rip.
We still got to find Wabajack Wright and Carvalho.
Wobberjack.
Yeah, Wabbajack.
Wachowski.
I actually, if it's possible, I need to hit the restroom real quick. If we can take
Sure.
a quick break, or
Yeah.
I can just run
Yeah.
away and come back.
It's a good point for a break. So
I kind of got caffeinated up, and it's kind of hitting me hard all of a sudden.
that's fine. All right, everyone. We're going to go ahead and take us a little itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, tiny little break. So
Funny time.
don't go anywhere, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. Goodbye. we're back. Ha ha ha! Continuing
Whee!
on, Destroyer of Worlds.
Hey, everybody.
Where are y'all going next?
Spaceport, sounds like.
So we're aware that we left off with knowing that the alien ran away.
What's that?
We left off with the alien running away, right? Or knowing that.
It didn't run away. It got thrown in a fire.
Oh.
I mean, I suppose Chaplain and I could say, "Oh, sorry, it ran away," but no, we threw that fucker in a fire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Spaceport next.
Okay. So, let's see.
So we know from the nerd stoles that they're working with the UPP to smuggle off some sort of bioweapon. And we know that the spaceport could be where they've been hanging out, and their elevators full of shit are going up and down.
It's an ideal place to try and smuggle something out.
Yeah, and here's hoping that nothing got smuggled out.
Well,
just
the
yet.
space elevator that's going up and down is in the military base. The spaceport only services ships. The military base has their space elevator.
We know the ships are grounded, possibly for this, but that doesn't mean there's not something tucked away ready to go.
True.
As you're all driving on over, you're going to the spaceport, is that correct?
Correct.
All right.
Yep.
As you're all going to the spaceport, this hovercraft skims over the top of the vehicle real low. And it's kind of flying above you. And over your comms, there's your little ear comms that you got. You hear a woman's voice comes through. Hello there. If you would all be kind enough to pull over, I need to have a private word with you. Maybe a bit of a business arrangement, if you will.
Identify yourself.
I am a Miss Eckford of Wayland-Yutani.
Have I heard of this person?
Probably not, no.
Okay. We're on a bit of a tight schedule. Any business opportunities are probably best bet is
Well-
bringing it up with our boss.
These AWOL Marines you're searching for, I am also searching for. And I would like to have a few words with you.
Do you know
Well,
where
if you
they
have
might
info on
be?
that, we need that.
I don't know where they might be. But you're looking for them, so maybe we can talk a little bit. Why don't you, please, I'll land, and you all can pull your little car over, and we'll have words face to face like civilized people.
That doesn't have much to help us with.
Am I able to hear this as well?
All of you can, yeah.
Oh, okay. In which case, I'm going to make a comment like civilized people. Well, good luck with that. All these people are assholes.
Yes, that is. Well, you all aren't being very cooperative on my desire for a face-to-face, so I'll just say what I want here. You are all searching for those 4 Marines. Sadly, I've heard that one of them did not survive.
You hear things pretty fucking quick.
Well, I am Wayland-Yutani, and we do know everything. So, I want...
The other 3 are at.
I don't know where the other 3 are. That's one of my blind spots at the moment. But I will tell you, I need them. I want them. Instead of turning them over to your commanders.
No can do.
Well, just listen, please. These 3 remaining Marines, they're sick. They've been infected with something from the military base. They ran away because they know what the military base did to them. So, I want to rescue them, and I want to save them. Your military's base commanders are just going to kill them, and then probably you to cover the evidence. So, my proposition is simple. Help recover the 3 other Marines, give them into my custody. I will give them what they need to make a speedy recovery, saving their lives. And I have the ability to get you out of your contract with the military. And we're always looking for, soldiers of note and capability. We could gladly hire you on as, private security here at Weyland-Yutani. Fresh start in life, if you would.
How do I know I can trust anything you've just said?
This is
All
the
I know
world.
is you can't trust anything the corporate paramilitary
Listen,
jargon.
it's the world we live in, right? You can't trust anybody until they've proven themselves or it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late goes both ways.
Well, listen. I'll tell you what. You think about my offer. 3 of your fellow Marines have been treated like lab rats by this USC, your Marine company. And now they wanted to escape to get away from the cruelty, and now they're being hunted down so they can be killed. Or you have me who wants to rescue them, save their lives, and as a thank you, I can give you very lucrative careers with Weyland-Yutani. You think about it, and I will be...
Do I know if Weyland-Yutani is affiliated with the UPP or whatever?
No, they're not. Weyland-Yutani is one of these megacorps. And they've actually been in conflict with the UA, which is who you work for, the United Americas, the UPP, and Weyland-Yutani. They're all kind of big contenders in the oil wars, the 3 big factions fighting each other. But she gives you her offer, and then her little, helo hovercraft disappears into the sky.
Glad we didn't stop for that. What a waste of time.
I don't trust him.
I don't trust any of you.
I don't trust a soul.
I mean, synth operates from programming, so that's pretty reliable.
Considering he shot our driver.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey,
reliable.
Chaplain, go fuck yourself.
Take it into consideration.
So,
I am incapable of fucking myself.
you arrive down south at the spaceport. As you're kind of approaching the front gates, you can see these gates are swarmed with people trying to get into the spaceport. They easily part for your APC coming through, and you make it to the front gate. Guarding the front gate are 4 Marines as well as a tank. And as you pull up, coming across your comms, you get the normal, Marine style chime come through. This is front gate. State your business, please.
We are looking for the 4 AWOL
Isn't our mission
Marines.
technically classified?
Oh, were we not supposed to tell
It's kind
any
of
of
a
the other
little.
Marines?
Yeah, well, you specifically were given to this, and it was listed as need to know.
Oh, okay. Then I would just,
Just tell them we're here under direct orders to perform an investigation.
yeah,
Just invoke the name
very
of
vague.
what's his face.
Hatfield.
Major
Yeah, thank
Hetfield,
you.
yeah.
I'm never gonna remember that.
Yeah, name drop our superior.
Sure. All right, stand by. And so the Marines come out and kind of form a space around the gate. The gate slides open, and you're all ushered in. As you make your way into the spaceport, kind of along the main road, you could see. Oh, God. There's, 5 landing pads? 3 of them, the smaller landing pads. It's B, C, D, and E. And actually, let me kick everyone over to the Spaceport Map.
Ooh, lots of fancy maps.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You see, 2 things here. Well, a few things. The smaller landing pads are all empty. That's B, C, D, and E. Landing pad A has a large, what you would know as like a military medical like ship. The Monogam. It's looks like it's, systems are on. You can see its engines are, idling but not active. You can see all the ramps on it are closed. Hangar 1, kind of you can see inside of it easy enough. You can see that there are there's a ship there, some kind of like frigate there that's just sitting there, not going anywhere. You can see the control tower. And then you can also see Hangar 2. Now, Hangar 2 has got this kind of warm light coming off of it. And it's got Marines stationed out front of it. Kind of moving closer, you can see the hangar's actually kind of like packed full of people.
Before we go too far from the gate, I was hoping to do one thing.
What you got?
Just radio them and ask if any other personnel have come through in the last day, or if there's been any particular activity at any of the hangars or ships.
Well, yeah, there's been, Marines in and out yesterday until the evacuation stopped.
Guess anything since the evacuation stopped is probably.
Did you ID any of them?
No. Mm-hmm. But all those that were in the base or on the, spaceport before we had to lock it down, they're all over in Hangar 2.
Okay.
All right, so let's go check out Hangar 2 then and see if they've run into anybody.
Sure. You make your way up to Hangar 2. It's warm enough you can feel it coming out. There's heaters going. There's hundreds of people crammed inside in close quarters. They look angry and desperate. Many wear kind of like hoods and scarves obscuring their features. There's 8 Marines led by a sergeant kind of maintaining order. They've got an APC. They're all armed with the M56 smart guns. They're keeping the peace for all of these civilians crammed into this hangar. What do you want to do?
Do we want to talk with that sergeant first? Pull him aside, see if we can
Yeah.
speak to him privately.
Yeah.
Sure. You all approach the sergeant. Howdy there, Marines. What can I do you for?
Hoping we can get a minute of your time real quick.
Well, it's already started, so speak fast.
Have you seen any of these gentlemen here recently come through?
He looks over it. Can't say I have, but there's been a lot of people going through here.
Anywhere else any other Marines are at other than here?
I mean, we got some Marines here and there over the bay. I mean, standing guard here, but I don't see, none of these are under my command, so I'm not familiar with them.
So none of them report to you?
Not these four. There's more than one sergeant at Fort Nebraska. You know that, right?
Yeah, but I assume you probably have your team with you.
Well, yeah, and you're looking at them. And he
None of
points
the
out.
four in the pictures are.
Yeah, if you're asking about the four in the picture, he doesn't know them.
All right.
He can point out his team of Marines, which you see are fully geared up, got their smart guns. Keeping the peace.
All right, so these are all your men?
Yeah, they're all mine. All my soldiers. All my Marines here, yeah.
Well, can you keep an eye out for these guys? Let us know if you see them.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, look, and he points in the hangar. There's a fuckload of people in there, man. Some bad news, but I ain't going through fucking checking faces and shit to see if I can find 4 needles in this goddamn haystack for you.
This comes all the way from the top.
If you comes all the way from the top, then you better get fucking looking. My order from the top was to keep the fucking peace over here. Anything else, or can I get back to work?
Do you?
And he marches off, kind of barks a command at one of his Marines. Make sure they're, keeping an eye on the crowd in the hangar.
Well, might as well get to looking then.
Sure.
Are there any
I'll
other
start heading.
any other ways in or out of here other than the front of the hangar?
The Marines got it all closed off, except for the front.
Is there like a sick ward or bay or anything nearby?
No. Usually if there was someone sick, they'd send them to the hospital.
And I mean that's a medical ship right there, so
Oh, yeah. You don't
Do
see
you have a way
anyone
to like
coming or going from the ship, though.
communicate with the hospital?
I mean, you can grab your phone and give them a call.
See if any new patients came in recently.
Yeah, I'd want to check the hospital because I bet if they're having any contact with some bioweapon or something, or this alien, they might have been injured.
Sure. You hop on your personal communicator and you can dial over to the hospital.
I suppose in the short term, we can just wait by the door and keep an eye out.
Sure.
I'll wade through the crowd and, sort of T-1000 my way through. Have you seen this boy?
Sure. So let's handle the crowd, and then we'll go, Joe, handle your phone call. So, Jake, as you move through, asking it, you find a colonist. His name is Connor. Hey, man, I might have some information, but I'm going to need, you gotta guarantee, I got some information that's going to be good for you, man. You're going to like it and stuff, man. But, I need a guaranteed seat out of here, out of this shit show before it goes off. You guarantee me that seat. You can show me proof that it's mine. I got some knowledge you're going to want.
I'm going to roll my eyes. I'm going to look around. Realize that I can't probably just pull my belt out and start terrorizing this man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, all right, fine. Come with me. I'll point to my rank on my chest and I'll be like, I'm PFC, but we can talk with the gunnery sergeant and maybe he'll get us up the ladder. Let's go.
All right, man. And he starts following you out.
Yeah.
Anyone else wading into the crowd?
I was gonna wait by the door still.
Okay. Tyler, what's Hammer doing?
Yeah, I'll start looking through the crowd too.
Tyler, why don't you go and give me an observation test?
You said observation. I am blind. So, yeah, I'm very blind.
Okay, you want to push that?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Yeah, no.
Go and roll panic for me. Oh, you're keeping it together, though. Very cool. All right, Joe, how's this phone call going?
I just want to call. I'd also, is everyone going through the crowd right now, or is it just Jake and Tyler?
Jake and Tyler.
Okay, I'd make sure I'm by Chaplain then.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to do this call. Just real simple, saying like that I'm calling in to check on some fellow Marines and see if they may have been admitted to the hospital. I'm looking for, and then I would say the 3 who are still alive, as far as we know.
Sure.
Polish guy and the other 2.
So, yeah, you get the hospital.
Actually, no, I'd ask for the 4th too. I'd ask for him as well, but
Oh, snap. Sammy just healed everyone 1 stress. Thank you, Sammy.
oh, nice. Thank you.
So, you call up. You get the front desk. Some kid named Duncan. Hospital? How may I direct your call?
Hey, I was just calling in. Who would be able to tell me, like, do you have a list of patients?
And he looks. Yes, but I can't give that out. Patient doctor confidentiality.
Do I have some way of like identifying myself over?
You
is
can
there,
give
like,
me a
some accepted-
manipulation test.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that.
So,
1
how do you
success.
convince this kid to share information?
I would just list like my full rank, like, you know, this is what am I at? I'm this is Mason Gunnery Sergeant under orders of such and such.
Sergeant Hatfield
his
or
name-
whatever his name is. Yeah.
Sergeant Hatfield.
Oh, snap.
yeah.
Sammy just healed up
Under-
another point of stress on everyone.
Dang.
Under orders of Sergeant Hatfield, we are looking for 4 Marines who haven't checked in. By these names, I list them out. I need to know if they're at that hospital. I'm going to march down there and ask you in person.
So, yeah, there was a couple Marines that passed through here earlier this morning. Oh, but I don't have any record or anything on them. Dr. Litvin, he's been the attending all day, so he might know something. But he's in one of the exam bays right now. He's not available.
All right. Well, I might need to talk to him later. Thank you.
Okay.
And I'd make sure to keep track of that name.
Okay. Tyler,
And,
how'd you do with that?
Observation, I'm blind as fuck.
Okay. Chaplain, where are you looking? In the crowd, or are you keeping track of paying attention to Joe's conversation?
Not exactly paying attention to the conversation more tangentially, but also looking to see just if I see somebody staying away from them
Sure, give me an observation test.
as they work through the crowd, somebody trying to not be seen.
You're looking around, and maybe like a quarter away back in the crowd, Just a little ways past where Pickle Juicy went. You see what looks like a woman kind of dressed in like robes, scarves, and everything. And she's kind of really keeping an eye on all the Marines. And you lock eyes with her for just a second. And she ducks down. And in that second that you lock eyes, you recognize her as, of course, I accidentally deleted the text saying who is who.
Wojnarowski.
No.
The Wabajack.
Not the Wabajack either. Wright.
Wojnarowski.
Lance Corporal
wow.
Wright.
Oh, no.
Oh. Do I have a way to radio?
Yeah, you got your private comms between the four of you.
I'll see if I can get Jimmy Johns to go over and take a look.
So yeah, you get a call there, Pickle Juice, saying, "Hey, I think I might have seen one. What do you do with this Connor kid that you were escorting back to the APC?"
I immediately turn to him and say, "All right, kid, fuck off." And I'm going to go look for
Sure.
the Lance Corporal.
Give me a mobility test.
All righty.
You radioed this to all of us, right?
Yep, you're welcome to go in too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in for it too.
No.
Well, I guess it might have sounded like I just told everybody else to fuck off, but you know,
That's fine.
I'll push it since I don't have any stress.
There you go.
Hey, there
Push.
we go.
If he's pushing, I'm pushing.
2 successes.
We're
Or
just pushing.
each of you get a success. Yeah.
Yeah, we each get a success.
Hopefully you're like coming in.
Yeah, you all kind of like end up pushing her, like hurting her to the back corner of this hangar. And sure enough, it was when you get back there, it's right. Listen. I don't want any trouble. Listen, like, I don't have any weapons in my hands. Just everyone be cool. We can talk about this.
Again, I'm going to look around and realize I can't pull out the belt right now. Then I'll sort of come in and I'll keep my voice down low and say, "Yeah, we got an offer from some buddies of yours down at Wayland Yutani. If you could come with us, we'd appreciate that."
Okay. And she'll follow you.
And I'll give her a wink and head back into the
Sure.
crowd.
I mean, nothing you told there was technically a lie, so yeah. She follows you back to the APC.
Alrighty, yeah. I'll get back on the personal comms and I'll say, I got one of Wayland Yutani's people, Lance Corporal Wright, I believe. We're gonna just chill out at the APC for a while.
Okay.
Might see if she can tell if she knows anything about the other three.
Good idea.
I'll say
Yeah,
this. Why don't all of you reconvene in the APC so you can all talk to her all at the same time?
Okay.
All right.
She's like, all right, listen, like, I'm just trying to get out of here. The UPP says they could help us, but it was all bullshit. Wojak, like, I don't know what the fuck she was going on, but I should have never I should have never ran off. She tricked me. But listen, you all need to keep your distance from me. It's not safe.
What do you mean?
I'll lean back. Why? What seems to be the problem?
Those fuckers put a goddamn monster in me.
Maybe we can take you to the medical center and see if we can get it out.
Wait, who put a monster in you? So
Fucking Myers. And you all would recognize the name. Colonel Myers is the person in charge of Fort Nebraska.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
They fucking had me in some fucking vault down on sublevel 3 some weird little creature goddamn face fucked us. Now there's some goddamn monster that they put in us. It's going to fucking burst out and it's going to kill all of us at any time. They said they gave us a shot to inoculate it, but I don't think it worked. Like, I think it was all bullshit.
Well, you let us know if you start feeling bursty.
I'll let you know. It's some shit they called, the fuck was it? 26 Draconis strain or some shit.
Yeah, let us know if you start feeling any chest itchies.
Do you know where the other two are? I assume they have them too then?
We all split off last night. After we went to the
If you're
bar.
experiencing mild to fatal chest pain.
Yeah.
Mild to explosive.
So you all split off and you have no clue where the other two went?
I have no idea where the other three went.
You
Or
guys
the
don't
other three?
communicate very well, do you?
Well, I mean, listen, this was all Wojak's idea. She said the fucking cure was shit, so we all went AWOL so we could try and get help from UPP. But UPP shady as fuck too. Like, I don't fucking know, man. Like, I'm scared. I don't know where to go.
Well, maybe we were going to head over, I think, to the hospital. Look for another one. Maybe we can take you there and see if we can see anything at least.
All right. I'll come along.
They should have equipment there to, scan you and
Sure. Cool. So, you all head to the hospital. And I think it's midnight. It's a little early. But there's still a decent amount to do in Act 1. So I think we're going to probably call it here for the night. So when we come back, we'll pick up with all of us entering into the hospital, or you all entering into the hospital, and kind of figuring out what's going on there, seeing if you can help out right, seeing if there was any truth to seeing 2 other Marines show up this morning.
Right.
So, yeah, that's where we're going to end. Some story points. Let me take a look, because those are based off of hidden agendas. So definitely for story points, Chaplain's going to get one.
is there somewhere to record those? Or should I just tick it up on experience?
And just tick it up on experience. Midjuski. Let's see, with yours, you think you did a good job hitting your agenda for tonight?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Mason.
Mine was pretty easy, so yeah.
Okay, sure. And we're going to give, you played more with Iona, I think, Tyler. So let's see what Iona's is.
Well, I mean, hers was play it safe, and she's kind of seriously injured, so...
Yeah,
But
probably
were the
not.
actions you took to play it safe?
I mean, I did everything in my power to play it safe. I got shot in the back by Chaplain, so
Yeah.
I mean that's kind of up to Chuck.
Listen, if you if you felt that you played it up good, I'll let you take it. Like, I'm not gonna argue over it.
Because it depends on how it's worded. Was it worded for you to try to play it safe, or was it worded to not get hurt?
It's a try play it safe.
Yeah, I did say try to play it safe. So
Yeah,
It's a little judgment call, probably.
yeah, it's up to you, Tyler.
it's yeah. I'll come back to my cushy desk job with a purple heart from Friendly Fire. It's fine.
Sure, that's cute that you think you're getting out of here alive, but sure. Sure. And that's where we'll wrap it. We'll pick up with Act 1 2 weeks from today. And probably move into Act 2. Act 2 isn't quite as long. So this, probably we're going to be looking at least 3 sessions for this. All right. So, yeah, thanks for everyone for watching here on DOK. What do we got? So, Saturday, check out our YouTube. If someone wants to hit exclamation point links in the chat, you can get all our links. Check out our YouTube for Saturday. At some point, we're going to be dropping our next episode of Watercolors and Warriors. That's our 5th ed Ghibli-inspired campaign. Saturday night on our Danger Stranger show over on twitch.tv/GoodmanGamesOfficial, Bert, who's hanging out at Steam, Steel, and Murder in chat, he's going to be running us through some more Umerica, so check that out tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Central. Sunday night here on Defenders of Cobalt, should be up for some more Saltmarsh, if I remember correctly, so that's 9 p.m. Central.
Think so.
What else? Monday... is this a Things from the Flood Monday or an Alien Monday? I think this is an Alien Monday.
It's an Alien Monday because we
All
just did things in the
Alien. Sorry.
So, yeah, check out twitch.tv/thelollygaggers. You can check myself hanging out with Jeff and Matt from Free League Publishing, from Free League Publishing, along with the Grim and Perilous crew as we play some Alien. What do we got? Wednesday, Rime of the Frost Maiden, using Weird Frontiers. And then next Friday, we'll be back here as Joe runs us through some more basic fantasy role-playing game. That's kind of what we got for this coming week. I don't fucking know. This is just a good place to rest for tonight on this. 'Cause, not saying shit's going to go crazy in the hospital, but there's a good chance that shit's going to go crazy no matter where you go and no matter what you do. So yeah, I don't know.
Anything like our last combat, it could
Yeah,
go on for a
shit.
long time.
It might.
Yeah.
It might. At least no orphans died tonight. So
Yet.
I like that.
We just haven't had the chance.
There's always a chance. We just haven't found it yet. That's
Well, I
it.
mean, we don't know if Stoll was an orphan.
That's
That is
true.
true.
That's
We don't
true.
know if anybody who worked at the marshal's office was an orphan. We don't know.
We don't know.
That's true.
And we never will.
all the
And we
orphans.
never will. All right. So, until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and go get your fucking vaccine. Deuces.